Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons and our Houston Aeros NHL expansion franchise series as we are approaching about the last month of the season or so, and we have got a heck of an episode today. The battle for I-35 supremacy. Actually, I guess it's 45, 35. We got to remember we're in Houston here. So I-45 supremacy as the Dallas Stars have traveled all the way down here to Houston as we take them on our home ice. Now this game is just now getting underway here in the first period after that puck drop as we try to put some pressure on them. Yamamoto has it and sends it back. We keep it barely in their zone, just enough as Riley tries to send the pass around and it's picked off. Zibanejad with a big hit from behind. I'm not sure that was totally illegal, but hey, no whistle gets called, and then he sends a really crappy pass back into our own zone. So Bear does recover and tries to bring it back up, sends it over to Beauvillier down the right side. He has it, sends it back around to Yamamoto, sends it to the back area. Riley over to Bear, sends it to the middle. Yamamoto loses that one, and Ben takes it over for the Stars, sends it over to Heiskanen. He sends a pass forward, gathered in by Guryanov. And that one's poked away from him at the last second, but he recovers it, and they get it over to Hintz, back to Heiskanen. A lot of passing going on by Dallas, and they shoot and score the one-timer. Robertson, he nails the one-timer, the slap shot. Dallas got that momentum going, not just once they took the puck, but they were just hitting the passes back and forth. So here we are a little later in the first, still with trailing the Stars 1-0, as we finally have possession of the puck in their zone. Little battle for it in the neutral zone. Dallas comes away with it and starts bringing it into our area. Rust has it and holds on to it, loses it along the boards, and there's a little skirmish going for it. And we finally pick it up and take it over, and here we come right back at him. Over to Beauvillier, coming down the left side now this time. Has it, sends a pass around the back. It's going to be gathered in by Bear, looking for a passing lane. He goes back to Kervinen, who wrists that one, and that's just past the net. And that's going to be a close shot, but it's no go for us. As we poke it away in the neutral zone, Beauvillier has it, sends it down into the Dallas area. And then we are going to get a couple little changes here, but here comes Hintz, and he's going to be blasted along the boards. Rupe Hintz gets just demolished. Guryanov, though, with possession of the puck, and he's hard to keep it away from as we finally gather it in and send it up to Dubois down the left side. He's going to carry it around the goalie on the backboards. Over to Teixeira, keeping it in the back area, trying to find that passing lane. To Teixeira, he sends a wrister in. Teixeira with the goal, and that's going to level this one off. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Alexander Teixeira wrists that one home right past the goalie. A great job for him in this game to take that pass and then to finish off and send it home. We're getting it right past Ottinger right there. So now the game is tied 1-1. Final 4 minutes of the first period here. It's been a closely contested battle so far as we'll win that faceoff. Get it pass over to Dubois down the right side. He sends it into the Dallas zone, but it's picked off quickly. Keeping the pressure on him. That's been the biggest thing for us, I think, in our change since we picked up guys like Strome and some other people in the trade deadline. Hanifin has it. He shoots it. Hanifin's going to shoot the goal, but Strome's going to deflect it in, and they wave it off. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hanifin, slap shot, and that one looked like, I don't know where, I think it hit Strome, probably in the knee or something. And they're going to wave that one off? You've got to be kidding me. And now they do finally give it to us. All right, so they looked at it real quick. Dylan Strome, he's going to get his 17th goal of the season, and we now have the lead here. Just like that, the tables have turned on our home ice, and we've taken the lead. Dallas will win that faceoff as they're keeping possession of the puck, trying to find something as we try to fight with them in the neutral zone to gain possession of it. And here we come. Delandria with possession. Still has it. Wrists that one, and Allen makes a great stop. Sends the pass out to Matheson. Stevenson just chunks it on down. What was he thinking? And that's going to be an icing penalty here. 2 minutes remaining in the first period. We've now snagged the lead 2-1 here on our home ice. So let's get this one going after that icing call down in our own zone. Stevenson's taking the faceoff. He'll win it over to Matheson. Starts bringing it up into the neutral zone to Joseph, who sends the puck down into the Dallas area in the race for it, and Stevenson is going to get beat out by Lindell. Stars try bringing it up in the neutral zone here, keeping the pressure on them, try to fill in those passing lanes, but they keep trying to find them. However, we are able to get that thing poked away from them at the last second. Now Earn with the puck, sends it over to Stevenson, coming through the neutral zone on the left side into the Dallas area. Sends the puck around. Joseph has it. Back to Matheson. 18 seconds left. Fires a shot, hits his own player. Tries to get it over to Stevenson now. 7 seconds remaining. Teixeira got the first goal. Back to Karenin. Shoots that one. And that was kind of deflected off by the defender. And the time will run dead here in the first period as we do get out of there with the lead. 2-1. Tried to extend it there in the final seconds. Had a pretty good shot at it, but we nailed our own guy, and that's got to hurt. So 2-1 at the end of one, and that's how you like to start these things out. Now we are going to go ahead and jump on up in this game a little bit further here at the start of the third period. It is still 2-1 as we're looking for that goal that could possibly separate things out. And now Dallas, with winning the faceoff, keeping possession of it in the neutral zone. We're trying to keep pressure on them, though. And they get it over to Rust, who brings it down up the middle. Seguin has it now down the side. There's a penalty, delayed penalty. It looks like it's going to be on us. That's going to send Dallas into the power plays. They got 6 men on the ice since they emptied out the net. And we just couldn't get it. We finally touched the ice, touched the puck, And that's going to bring us to a power play for the Stars. Beauvier looked like tripping on that one. And maybe it was. Just maybe. But, hey, that's just the way it goes. As you notice, we do have one guy in the penalty box already. That is because of a fighting penalty. So, take it for what it is. But now Dallas is on the power play. This is going to be an important one. 2-1 lead here at the beginning of the third period. 18 minutes remaining in this game. As Riley tries to get it out of the zone, and we finally carry it through. A lot of more physical play happening as the game has moved on. There's a little battle for it. Ben takes possession of the puck. Over to Klingberg. Wrists that one home, and Allen is going to make the stop and just covers it up. And here we go. Stevenson's been looking for this one with Delandria. And they drop the gloves, and they're throwing the punches. They got a hold of each other. Stevenson taking some blows, but delivering it just as well. Delandria has his helmet knocked off. This is a good battle back and forth. Both guys throwing some good hands as it's pretty evenly matched. Coming down to the very end, and Stevenson's going to get the notch. Stevenson's going to knock Delandria to the ice, and that's going to be one more win for us in the fight column as we have got ourselves a little bit of momentum built up here. Chandler Stevenson, he's going to be in the box for 5 minutes. Delandria, he's also got 5 minutes, even though he lost, which they might want to start rethinking that rule. If you lose a fight, you're only in for, 3 minutes, or actually you're penalized and you're in for 6 minutes. Either way, game is back on here. 17 minutes remaining. Dallas won the faceoff, got a quick shot over to Allen, who passed the puck out. Big hit on Bear right there. Heiskanen kind of put Bear to his knees. And here come the Stars right back at us with possession of it in our zone. But we'll gather it in from them right here. With a couple little quick poke checks away. Hannafin comes bringing it down all the way down the ice, sends the pass around. And Dubois is going to gather it in. I could have sworn the Stars would get that one. Hannafin sends it over to Beauvier with one little backhander shot, but he gathers in the rebound and is unable to do anything with it as the Stars get possession of the puck. Hintz has it in the neutral zone over to Rust. Down the left side of the ice, back over to Hintz with the little wrister, and that's blocked away by the defender. And the Stars get the rebound, still with possession of it. Rust on the right side now. Big hit by Kervinen. Over to Heiskanen. It's almost poked away, and we almost had a free run at it by Dubois, but unable to keep it. As he does finally gather back in, gets a pass over to Beauvier down the left side. He's going to send that one around to Teixeira. Looking for a passing lane, unable to find one. Gets it back to Kervinen. Wrist shot, and that's blocked off by Ottinger. Whoa, big hit down the boards, and it's going to come up again. Now we've got something happening here. Russ trying to initiate a fight, but he's not a fighter, but Dubois is. Dubois comes in, and he's throwing the haymakers right off the bat. He's nailing Rust pretty good. Rust tried to pick a fight with someone else, and the other guy came in, and that's when you know you're in trouble. Rust gets nailed on that right-handed. Another one, and Rust goes down. 2 fights in the third period. Both of them belong to us here in Houston. The Aeros will not go away easy into the night as we knock another Star to the ice here with our fist. And look at that. Rust came in trying to pick a fight. I'm not saying it wasn't a cheap shot that Teixeira did, but he's just not a fighter. Dubois, however, he likes to throw some hands, even though his name is Dubois. And he did a pretty good job. Handled the business. So now here we are near the end of the third period. The score is still 2-1 now, as the Stars are trying to keep pressure up. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Seguin has possession of it, but we get it poked away from him at the last second in our zone. Riley now taking it into the neutral zone over to Bouvier. Down the left side, who's going to send the pass around the back. Gathered in by Yamamoto, looking for a place to go in that shot. Right backhands it by Yamamoto, blocked away by Ottinger. Klingberg gets blasted along the boards. Ooh, some big hits happening here in the final minutes. Heiskanen has it right here into the Dallas zone, and they're going to get an offside penalty. Poor timing on that one, as the Stars look like they may have had a run. Unable to complete it, though, and they get the offside penalty. So 1 minute remaining here. Only 5 guys on the ice for the Stars. Makes you wonder when they are going to pull their goalie. Now, they win that faceoff, but we're trying to keep possession from them. Don't allow them to pull the goalie. Here, 40 seconds remaining. Hannafin has it in the Dallas zone. Over to Joseph, who sends a wrister up. And that's going to be deflected into the net behind the goal. And that's going to lead to another faceoff here with 42 seconds remaining. We have to keep the pressure going. Have to keep it on. 42 seconds. We cannot let them pull their goalie and put an extra man on the ice. Stevenson at the faceoff. He's not going to be able to win it, but it does kind of get knocked away. Joseph sends that with a quick little wrister, and Ottinger just covers it up. 37 seconds remaining. Keeping it in the Dallas area, that's what we need to do. Make sure it stays as a 5-on-5 game. Stevenson at the face-off once again. 37.4 seconds remaining. They're going to get tangled up there, and Dallas will take over this one. Kamano has it into the neutral zone. Who gets the pass up to Hanley, and they've pulled Ottinger. They're going to have 6 guys on the ice. The battle for it along the boards. Dallas comes away with it. Keeping in possession. We finally gathered in. Joseph takes it down the left side, and he's going to cut across and tries to do a fancy little shot, and it gets poked away from him. Dallas with possession here, 10 seconds remaining. Here they come back. Seguin in the neutral zone. Into our area. Looking for a place to go. 4 seconds. 3. Sooner fires it, and that's going to be stopped by Allen. He just falls on it. 0.9 seconds remaining. And that should do it. 0.9 seconds. That's going to be hard for them to get a shot off against us. They still have the goalie pulled. Joseph, you should have just hammered that one away. But he does try to go a little fancy with it. And luckily that mistake doesn't hurt us too much in the end, as we do still escape with the win here. 2-1 on our home ice against the rival Dallas Stars in state, just down the highway. And that's a big-time win for us here in front of our home crowd. And that really kind of helps us get going as we get to the end of the season. We're trying to edge our way back up to 500 in this one. It's been a pretty close games for a majority of our season. It's just we haven't been able to really tip that notch to get on the winning side. Now, a lot of those guys that we picked up in the trade deadline, like Strome and all them, I think they're definitely going to be able to help us out. Our offense has really kind of kicked it up a notch since we have brought them on board. And so, I think maybe it's a little too little too late in this season, but we might be able to, build on it for the next season, right? So 1 game away from being 500. Here we are facing off against the Los Angeles Kings in LA on the road, as we get ready to get the puck dropped here to start this one off. Zibanejad is taking the face-off for the Aeros, and he will win it. Riley takes it after the pass over to Bear. Bear gets blasted along the boards. Welcome to L.A., sir. But we still take it back from him in the neutral zone. Yamamoto has it down the left side now in a little run. Sends it back over to Riley. Passing it around the back over there. Bouvier takes it. Wrist that one. He gets it past the goalie. Quick little wrister. Bouvier into the net. And that's going to be a big-time shot for us, giving us an early lead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Bouvier, just a quick little wrister there. Kind of had a mad scramble for the puck as we pass it into the middle of the zone. But Bouvier comes away and gets his 19th goal of the season. Just basically 1 minute into this game. And what a shot. Right to the goalie's glove side, which you'd like to think he would have been able to gather that one in. But just could not get his glove around fast enough, basically. And so now we have a 1-0 lead here in L.A. So here comes after the face-off. LA will win that face-off, but we gather the puck in on the back of our zone. A little turnover, but Bear gets his redemption hit as he knocks the Kings to the ice on their keister. And Zibanejad finally takes control of the puck into the neutral zone, bringing it into the LA area. He gets a little hit coming into their zone and loses possession of the puck. Gathered in by the Kings. Now here they come right back with it, looking for somewhere to go in the neutral zone. We're keeping pressure on them, though. Filling in those passing lanes, keeping guys moving, trying to prevent them from getting into our zone with too much forward momentum. But now they have it, and we finally poke it away from them at the last second. And now the Kings have it in our zone, passing around. Bergeron tries to get a little fancy and loses possession of the puck. Bear takes that over, and he sends it off to Teixeira as we get a line change happening. Teixeira into the King zone, sends the pass around, but no one there to receive it except for the Kings. Now they send it up to Kopitar's, taking it into our zone as we kind of all collapse in on them and take possession of the puck back. Now Strome has it down the left side, looking for somewhere to go, passes it back, and that's going to be intercepted by Bergeron. Mad scramble for it, we come away. And now the Kings intercept once again. We got to get smarter with our passes. Can't just turn the puck over that easy. Now get it finally to Dubois, who sends it over to Joseph down the left side once again, finding some space over there. Back to Hanifin, who hits the one-timer on the wrister, but it's blocked by the defender, and LA gathers in the rebound. Now Bjornfoot sends it over to Velarde. Velarde, these names, they're trippy. Velarde gets just plastered behind the boards, looking like old Mighty Ducks Bash Brothers style, as we just smash them into the boards there. But, hey, we do our job as LA's not able to get the puck into the zone with any real threat on the offense. Side, Hanifin takes over the puck in the neutral zone, brings it in, wrists that one off the goalie, and puck goes behind the net. Picked up by Wall and the Kings. Here they come right back with it. Send the long pass up to Wagner down the left side, poked away from him, and gathered in by the Aeros. Now Joseph has it, brings it into the King zone here down the right side of the ice. Sends the pass around. Stevenson unable to gather, but he pokes it away. And now we got a little chance at it, but unable to convert that one. We had an opportunity, unable to convert it. And now we're still trying to gather it in the neutral zone. Wall has it back in the Kings area, trying to set up their offense as they get a good pass over to Grundstrom, who takes it into the Houston Aeros. Back over and almost had the one-time shot, just missed it. And thankfully they did, because it probably would have been a hell of a goal. Now we take possession in the neutral zone, trying to avoid the offside. Grzelcyk sends the puck down into the Kings area. Dottie has it for the Kings and tries to come back with it. Iafallo forcing him to give it up too quick. And now we gather back in the neutral zone. Hartman this time down the left side. He's got speed. Back over to Iafallo, who shoots the wrister, and what a stop by their goalie. Woo, a lot of things happening in that one. Lots of things happening there. I like the offensive pressure, though, we are keeping on. That is a good thing to see. Now, we would finish the first period still leading 1-0, so we're going to jump on ahead here into the second period, still leading 1-0 as well. The big hit in the neutral zone forces a turnover. Dubois has it over to Strome with the one-timer. Strome gets that one in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The Lion King is not happy about that one. Dubois took it over after that big hit in the neutral zone, and it gets the pass right across the goalie's face over to Strome. And then it's just a little tap-tap-tap-a-roo into the back of the net. And that's going to double up our lead now and make it 2-0 here on the Kings ice. Still here in the second period, 13 minutes remaining. Kings trying to battle us. Looks like they're trying to turn up the heat. Stevenson takes it. He sends it back over to Joseph, unable to complete the pass. However, we gather in the rebound. Still looking for a place to go with it. Matheson sends it down to Stevenson, who's going to lose possession of it, and the puck goes back into the neutral zone, so we got to reset our offense. Now we send that one back down and in just to kind of get things, let our offense reset. Line change happens. Earn comes out. Joseph has it, but he's going to lose that one pretty quick. Still in the King zone here, they get the pass on up. Good move by Anderson Dolan. Still with possession of the puck. Back over to Grundstrom. Fires a shot. Allen, great stop with his leg to kick that out at the last second and deflect that puck out of there. So here we come back. Sunkist has it down the right side. He's going to pause. Comes across the ice, looking for a place to go. Back over to Bear. One-timer off the goalie's blocker. And now Another shot over to Copley. Another one-timer right there, fired in by Ern. Copley, though, falls on top of it, and that's going to make it still 2-0. But, hey, we get a face-off in the king zone. That's all you really need. So Sunkist is going to be taking this face-off as he will win it. Baird takes possession. Over to Hartman with the one quick shot across the goalie, unable to complete it. Iafallo takes possession. Tries to fire one in, blocked by the defender, but he gathers it right back up. Still has it. Hartman with the backhander. Unable to do anything with it. And then finally gets it. He got the rebound, brought it around himself, and then flung it into the far side of the net. Hartman with a goal on that one. Backhander. Beautiful play by Ryan Hartman for his 10th goal of the season. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Copley had no idea where he was going to go with it. And normally in a lot of those situations we passed it out or had it poked away from us. But this time we got that backhander off and he went the far side. And then Copley just could not handle it. So 3-0 now here in the second period as we win that one. Sunkist! Immediately! You've got to be kidding me! Another one within just mere seconds of getting our third goal. And Copley has just got to be baffled in the net right now, not knowing what to do. Now we won that face-off. Riley takes it, sends the pass over to Sunkist in the neutral zone, who carries it, and then just decided to fire the shot in. And that's going to make our lead 4-0 at that time there in the second period. Now we are going to advance on up here into the third period where things are starting to get a little chippy, it looks like. And we do lead 4-1. And so we got to try to make sure to prevent any type of comeback from happening. All right, it was 4-0. They've cut into it at least a little bit. And we saw how goals can come in flurries like they did for us. And so we've seen it happen against us as well. So now with the puck in our zone, Kervinen takes it over and looks for a lane to pass it up to Strome in the neutral zone. Carries it around. Strome fires that one. That's going to be in. A quick little wrist shot. Strome gets his second goal of the game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Strome with the wrister into the upper corner, too. And apparently glove side on Copley just has got to be the place to go in this one. So what a shot that was. And if we'd been playing like this all season, my goodness, we'd be like the #1 team right now. But a lot of this has come on near the end. So 5-1 lead here in the third period, just about 12 and a half minutes ago as the face-off comes. And we didn't win it, but we've got possession now. Dubois sends it over, tries to find somewhere to go with it. Teixeira has it, looking for a passing lane. And he gets blasted by the defender in front of the goalie. And the Kings take it over. Here they come back with it. Byfield has it on the right side, sends it behind our net. And the Kings still passing it around, trying to find something to do with it. Gets poked away into the neutral zone. And let's see what kind of offensive scheme they can put together. Walker gets it over to Grumstrom, battling for it along the boards, kicks it into our zone. And Grelzik just completely whiffs on it. Backhander by Grumstrom. Anderson falls on it and then sends the pass out. And now a quick little turnover. The Kings may have something working as they start trying to get that goal in, that puck right in front of our goal, as we're going to scoop it up behind. Sunkist with possession of it, carries it into the neutral zone. He's got speed, sends it over to Grelzik, who loses the puck down in the Kings area. Now here come the Kings right back with a big-time shot as we try to take the puck away from him. Great hit there as we knocked him to the ice, and Iafallo now has the puck in the King zone. Over to Sunkist, wrists that one, goes for the far side once again, but blocked and deflected, and the Kings now have the rebound. Into the neutral zone, Kemp into our area. Kemp still has it, sends a one pass over, and that's going to be stopped. What a great play by Allen to kick that leg out once again to stop that goal from coming in. Zibanejad with possession, tries to backhand it, and that's going to be missed and off the boards behind the goal. Now the Kings take over possession. 7 minutes remaining. This is a 4-goal game right now, so at this point I'm not really too threatened by it. But you just don't want something stupid to happen. And next thing you know, here they come. Kemp has it, fires at it, went in, blocked by the defender. LA gets the rebound, and they turn that over to Beauvier. He's got speed, and he's kind of keeping it in the neutral zone, back into the Kings area. 6 minutes remaining in this one. Sends a pass around to Yamamoto. Tries to send a pass back, and that's going to be intercepted. They get around Matheson. Here come the Kings. Velarde has it. He's going to get the quick little shot. Smooth move. Velarde gets his 9th goal of the season. But Allen has now allowed a multi-goal game here. 5-2 though. It is what it is. Still a 3-goal game. Now we're going to advance up to the final couple minutes in this game. It's still 3-2, but the Kings are putting on some pressure here as they get a little wrister off, blocked by the defender. Try to get possession of it, and Hannafin gets just blasted. Strome has it now into the neutral zone, carrying it down the left side. Just trying to keep the possession of the puck. Sends it back to Teixeira, nowhere to go with it. And Hannafin does recover the deflection. Now here come the Kings into the neutral zone. Kopitar, nowhere to go. The pressure, keeping it on them. And that's going to keep it basically in our favor. As Velarde has it, and that gets poked away. Strome going down with it. About 40 seconds left over to Teixeira, who's going to finish him off with another one in this game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Teixeira, his 2nd goal of the episode and his 18th goal of the season. Beautiful pass across the face of the goalie. And then what a shot to squeeze it in between his shoulder and the post. And that's going to give us a big-time win here in this one. That's going to make it 6-2 in this game. A great job coming off that win in Dallas, or against Dallas at home, on the road to beat the Kings. That it was a fabulous performance by our team in both areas. And that's actually going to get us up to a 500 record. We are 32-32-8 on the season at this point. So we will have one more episode. The next episode will be an AHL special, and then we'll finish off with the regular season finale after that. So 2 more episodes for this season, because we are not in any contention for the playoffs right now. So with that having been said, I do want to remind y'all to hit that subscribe button if you have not hit it already. Okay, if you did like today's video, definitely give us a thumbs up. If you enjoyed watching the NHL playoffs, just spoiler alert, they just ended. The Kings completely obliterated the Florida Panthers, not just in the series 4-1, but in the final game with a score of like 9-3. Absolutely ridiculous. But if you did like it, give us a thumbs up as well, and hit that little bell icon to be notified of all the content uploaded to Champion Sons. We finally got college baseball back going. We've got hockey. We got college football. Yeah, college basketball will be back as well. Just trying to get all those recordings and everything set up, get back into the standard pattern of getting things produced for y'all out there. So definitely stay tuned for the next episode, and thank you for joining us. Thank y'all for all the support y'all have shown the channel recently. It's been crazy, and I can't thank y'all enough on that note. So just once again, thank y'all for joining us. I will see y'all in the next episode, everybody. So as always, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.